Last Ramadan, we managed to raise 500,000, 500,000 meals for people around the globe. This year, we're doing exactly the same by raising 500,000 meals for people in Afghanistan, Yemen, Somalia, Pakistan, Syria, and the list goes on. Please donate wherever you can. May Allah bless you guys.
Brothers and sisters, he's telling me, I used to struggle reading the Quran daily before you instructed me to download this app. And now he's regularly reading. You can go into the description box, click the link for iOS and Android, and build your habit with the Quran right now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Before I start, I want you guys to watch these clips. And after you watch these clips, I want to come back and learn some very, very key lessons, inshallah. Let's go.
Maka setiap kawan-kawan yang datang untuk belajar di sini, yang pertama kali saya kasih tahu itu, kamu tidak berdosa menjadi waria.
So I came across a video on Vice. It was a documentary, and in this documentary, it showed in I think it's Indonesia, and there is a group of people who are transvestites. So basically, they are transsexual, male to female or female to male, and basically they have formed for themselves a specific house where they want to get close to Islam and the Quran. Now, to me, when I look at this, sometimes what happens is we see both as a contradiction or an oxymoron. How could you be a transsexual Muslim or gay Muslim, or, for example, and want to read the Quran? I find this so troubling. Now, yes, we know Islam is very clear on certain matters, when it comes to, one identifying themselves as the opposite gender, etc. At the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him, there were these individuals who were born with two genitalia. And, the scholars say that the active genitalia is the one that determines which, if you're a male or female. We're not talking about that. We are talking about people who just, have they're born as a man biologically and they want to be a woman, or vice versa. But the point is this: does that mean we deprive these people? Does this mean that we shun these people? Does this mean that we insult these people? I say no. And the reason I say no is because Islam is very, very clear on the matters that shirk, kufr, is the main things that we cannot accept in the religion. And it takes one at the fold of Islam. However, a person who has an inclination to homosexuality, an inclination to wanting to be the opposite gender, or whatever the inclination it might be, I do not believe that it is right for us to shun them. Like, there was the man who came and said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, make zina permissible for me." And this is a major sin. And this is one, I cannot obviously decide if that is worse than somebody transgender or dressing up as a woman. Committing zina has a hudud, has a hard punishment, very severe if you're married, and very, very severe still if you're single as well. So I don't know if that's the same as someone cross-dressing, etc., identifying as opposite gender. The point is this, that the man came and said, "Make zina permissible for him," to the Messenger of God. The Prophet didn't shun him. He said, "Get out of here. How dare you? I'm the Prophet of God." No, he sat him down. He said, "Would you like that for your sister?" He said, "By Allah, I would never want that for my sister." He said, "Would you like that for your mother?" He said, "By Allah, I would never want it for my mother." "What about your auntie?" "I would not want it for my auntie." He made him reflect. He didn't shun him. The point I'm trying to make is this: if this transgender woman, whatever it may be, he is someone that has memorized the Quran or whatever it may be, and these individuals are gathering there, etc., we know there are things that are not permissible, etc. Like we know there was a companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who used to drink alcohol. And he was used to get the hudud punishment in public. But when somebody insulted him, when Umar ibn Khattab said to him, "May Allah curse you," the Messenger of Allah stopped him. He said, "Don't say that. He loves Allah and His Messenger." And he took and he was in the Battle of Uhud and the Battle of Badr and a few other places. What we're trying to say is that sometimes there are certain things that Allah tests us with. It can be our children. Put yourself in those shoes. Instead of shunning them, it's important for us to bring them closer. If they are going and spending time together, reciting the Quran, memorizing the Quran, why should we stop that? And like in this documentary, it said that, for example, there are some of them that think that they can't even be a Muslim. This is wrong. We need Islam for them. They should be a Muslim. They should practice. No matter what sin they're committing, they should practice. Yes, what they're doing might not be permissible, is not permissible in Islam. This does not mean we totally cut them off of any good. No. We try to bring them back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make them have that connection, praying their salah. Quran is a shifa. Have Quran in your life. Whoever you are, wherever you are, have the Quran in your life. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I found it very, very sad. that people shun them, etc. Yes, we can advise. Yes, we can tell them it's wrong, whatever it may be, etc. But if they are not changing their ways, at least let's not deprive them of the religion and tell them, oh, how could you be a Muslim? I think this is a sin. I mean, this is a sin. If you push them away from Islam, it can be a major sin. So let's be very careful, brothers and sisters. That's what I wanted to share with you guys, inshallah. May Allah bless every single one of you guys. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah protect us and not make us among those that look down at others, etc. And then Allah tests us with those very things that we look down at others with. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.